Yes, folks, it's Tales from the Jails with John G. Sutton. That's me, by the way. I'm going to talk today about a new prison that's just been opened, HMP Millisike, which is near Pocklington in North Yorkshire. That's kind of just the other side of Hull. Yeah, now this is a brand new prison. It's a Category C prison. I'm going to put a link down below to a newspaper article which shows you pictures of the inside. It's quite something, actually. I mean, it's not opened yet. They haven't got they're getting the first 200 inmates next week, I believe. But it holds 1,500 inmates when it's fully operational. And believe this or not, it's not run by the prison service. It's being run by a private company called MITIE, 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 and no doubt they'll be paying the basic minimum wage. I don't know what it is now, £12 an hour, is it? Something like that. Yeah, so that's what they will be doing, no doubt about it. And they're recruiting at the moment. They're going to get 600 staff. You see, back in the 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, that era, yeah, they recruited nationally. There was national recruitment. So you might very well join at Manchester or be interviewed at Manchester because they had regional recruitment boards. But you went to one of the national schools. One was in Yorkshire, the other one was near Bristol. Yeah, at a prison called Ley Hill. Yeah, well, that was the next prison to the training school. But now they train you in-house, I believe. They don't have national training schools. They don't have national recruiting. And the good reason for that is because they don't provide housing for prison staff. Nor do they provide housing allowance. What they do is they pay you the basic wage and you can live in a tent in the woods. They've recruited you from Nigeria, that is, which they are doing. They're recruiting directly from Nigeria, fly them over here with their half a dozen wives and 15 kids, and they can all live in an encampment in the woods, whilst Big Daddy plods the landings inside the jails. But let me get back to HMP Millisike. It's named after the brook, a river that runs alongside the brand new prison. As I said, it's a Category C. It's named after the brook, you see, Millisike Brook, or Little River, really, yeah. And it has 6 prison blocks. Now, as an interesting observation here, they have not, at this point, named any of the prison blocks, like A block, B block, not done that. They're going to leave the naming of the prison blocks to the actual inmates. And the inmates are going to be represented by an inmate council. So you get voted onto the... this is really forward thinking. It is actually helping people to rehabilitate themselves and to start accepting that they're living in a society that has got rules. So we await to see what this is really going to develop into. It's an interesting experiment because it hasn't been done in Britain before, and it is really forward thinking. I personally disagree with running prisons for profit, and you're not telling me that MITIE isn't a for-profit organisation. Of course it is. So they're profiting from prisoners. Well, I worked in the prison service, not for a private company. Anyway, time passes. We can't look back, we've got to look forward. And this is a really positive attempt by the Ministry of Justice. Yeah, I think name's Shahir Mahmood or something, yeah. The Minister of Justice, yeah. So they're going to get the prisoners through their council to actually vote on the names of the block, of their prison block. I suppose we could have things like Strangeways block. How about that? That's an idea, yeah. That could be the punishment block, couldn't it? Not said whether or not they've got a segregation unit, but it's going to hold Category C prisoners. That will be prisoners coming towards the end of a long-term sentence. So if you get sentenced to, say, 20 years and you've done, say, 7, then your last 3 years could get 50% discount on your sentence, don't you, I believe, for good behaviour. You'd probably spend the last 3 years at a place like HMP Milllsike, where you would be rehabilitated. That is it. They've got numerous workshops where you can do things like carpentry, bricklaying, learning how to become a domestic help. I mean, that's going to take some doing, isn't it? Yeah. And they've got, apparently, state-of-the-art security with over 1,800 CCTV cameras all through the jail. Going to be quite something, that, I would think. Who's going to monitor all that lot? Right. So if you're thinking of looking for a career in the prison service, and you quite like the idea of living in North Yorkshire, which is a very nice area, by the way. My family originally from Dent. That's in Yorkshire. If you go to Dent in Yorkshire, you'll see in the churchyard there's a big tomb, and it says on the actual tomb itself, Richard Sutton of West House. That was my great-great-great-great-grandfather, who was apparently quite a character. There's one or two characters in the Sutton family, actually. I suppose you could think that I'm one of them, eh? Right. So that's the little story for today about HMP Milllsike. It's just opening. They opened the doors on last Thursday, and they're getting the first lot of inmates in, 200 inmates, probably over the next week or two. So have a look it up. I've put the link down below. You can have a look at the images. All single cells. They've got showers and toilets in the cells. This is a big step forward. Don't forget, back in the 60s and 70s, in fact, up until the Strangeways riot, the cells were three inmates in a cell designed for one person. Yeah. No toilet facilities, just had an open latrine, and that was it. You had a plastic bucket. Pretty disgraceful, really, when you think about it. It was disgraceful, and the conditions were so bad, but they weren't just the conditions bad for the inmates, bad for the staff as well. I'm now going to, I know that it's that time of day, folks. It's songdinger time. And Larry asked me to sing Nessun Dorma. I've had a look at it, seriously, I've had a look. And I tried. And I honestly, as best I can, I couldn't do it. I just haven't got that range. I mean, I haven't got a great range of voice anyway, as you're about to find out. But I did give it a try. I gave the first line. Nessun Dorma. Nessun Dorma. That's about it, innit? And it was bad, and it just got worse. So I decided I was going to sing you a song by Tennessee Ernie Ford. He was a big artist in the 50s. I've got one of his LPs, actually. And this is a song that I particularly like by Tennessee Ernie Ford. This is 16 Tons. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, skin and bones, a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me. I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I load 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the straw boss says, oh, well, bless my soul, you load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Another day, Peter, I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning in the drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble, well, they're my middle names. I was raised in a canebrake by an old mama lion. Can high-toned woman make me walk the line? You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me. I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't. A lot of men died. One fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't call me. I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, 9 o'clock Monday morning, A1 landing. Jails from the jails. Like and subscribe. Comments.